Hey, I hope you guys are still mad out there. Welcome to the Mad Ghost Podcast. It's your boy Khalifa, and this is
Dooley.
Uche checking in.
Yo, what's good? It's Leonard, man. How y'all been?
I've been
Good,
great.
good.
Doing
man.
good, man. Doing good, man.
You
So-
know, it's Monday.
So, what do you guys want to talk about today?
That's yours.
So topic of the day, right? Topic of the day
Go ahead.
is do's and don'ts on the first date. Have y'all ever had a? Have you ever had? What's your wildest experience on the first date?
On the first date?
On the first date.
I don't know about the first date, bro. You got something?
I think the wildest for me is I had a first date that was just me talking.
Oh,
She
and
wasn't
then
talking,
not
like
saying
she,
anything.
yeah,
Weird
she was
communication.
It was
weird.
dry.
That shit be.
She claimed she was shy, but it was like.
Hey, she's just shy, bro.
But you're not gonna talk. You're not gonna
She's
say
not-
like you know.
Especially if I'm
Wait,
breaking
wait.
the ice. Like,
Yeah,
Wait,
you know.
wait.
I'm making the job. I'm making the job way easier.
Easier.
I'm doing an icebreaker.
Exactly.
Wait,
so
so
it's
what do you
like,
mean like not talking? You mean like you be like, yo, what's good? She just be like,
like if I'm
or
trying,
she's like, yeah.
if I'm
She
trying to
know how to
have a
hold a
conversation,
conversation.
yeah, like she's
Probably
not,
one word answers.
No comment.
I don't even think she
Well-
was giving me one word answers.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. The fuck? It was like more
Did you make her
so.
pay for her own meal?
Don't even get me
Are you a
started.
man?
Huh?
Are you a man?
Are you a
boy?
man? What kind of
Oh, I'm
question?
a man.
What kind of question?
Did
I'm
you
a
pay?
man. Oh yeah, babe. It ain't like I took her to Root Chris. Like, you know, just a simple. It was Looney's. We went to
Okay,
Looney's. So
because
like,
people
Looney's
take
is chill.
people take girls out to McDonald's and they're like, I'm not paying. Fuck out of here.
I would do that.
What?
I would do that. Bro, it's setting a standard. What are you talking about? Bro, if you don't like me at McDonald's, what makes you gonna like me at Root Chris?
Shoot. I mean, you got a little point though, but still, it's McDonald's. McDonald's. Like, what's the most expensive thing you on a McDonald's menu? What's the most expensive thing?
So,
Like
the whole thing,
$12. So like 12
For a
bucks.
meal.
The
So
whole
yeah,
thing,
for a
the
whole
thing,
meal.
bro.
So it's like, man, but
We
I
both
nah.
coming ahead, bro. We leaving with full stomachs. Isn't that shit?
Now that I
Yeah.
think about it, I think almost, and some of you might say I'm tricking, or I was tricking, but every first date, every date I've ever been on, like with a girl, first date, I paid for it.
Yeah, if
Of
you
course.
I mean,
this is
not
the thing. If you
tricking
invite
for a man.
someone
Yeah.
out
First
somewhere,
time.
you should at least pay for it.
I mean, even the thing is, even if a girl invites me,
Right.
like
You
even
still
if
pay.
I don't invite her, I'll still pay.
Yeah.
Because like I'm not the most I'm gonna be paying is like $50. Like
Right.
it's not it's gonna be within reason. Now if it's somewhere like crazy, I'm gonna be like, you know what, I gotta
If she's
pass.
not your girl, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta pass
Hey,
because
let's
this
get the
is not
champagne
you know,
over there.
I'm not feeling the vibe because I'm
Let's
not
get
even
the
a
champagne.
material.
Let's
yeah.
get the steak. With
No, I'm
lobster,
not
the
even
crab
a big
legs.
materialistic person.
Fuck
And
out of here, crab.
I don't
leg
eat-
steak.
Hey,
I don't eat red
I
meat.
like lobster.
I don't eat like pork, so like
No, I'm talking about on
But
the
you don't
first
eat
date,
either.
like y'all just
so
sit-
like we
wait.
not going to a steakhouse or shit like
You
that
don't eat
either.
either?
Huh?
You don't eat meat either?
I
pause.
don't eat.
What?
Why you gotta be nasty?
Why you gotta do
man?
it like that, bro? I wasn't even thinking like that.
But nah, it's just a thing of like, you know, I'm a already like thing where I'm taking you is, you know, reasonable where it's like, you know, I ain't gonna kill my pockets and stuff. It's just a place where we can like eat, chit chat,
Get to know
you
each
know,
other.
yeah,
type
get
So
to
shit.
know each other.
What do y'all do? What we gotta do first, man? Let's say, well, the old classic move was dinner and a movie, right? As always.
Yeah.
So what do y'all do first? I heard people do it backwards, right? Movie or dinner then movie. What do y'all do?
Because I fall asleep a lot, we gotta do dinner then movie.
Wow.
But I think no. Actually, no, I lied. I'm sorry.
It's
I
a
said that
movie
wrong. You gotta do the movie then dinner.
In
Because
my
I fall
opinion,
asleep in that movie theater.
Why
bro.
would
yeah, in my opinion, it should be movie then
Yeah,
dinner because
Activity
in
then
for
eat.
situations like that,
Yeah.
when the girl not
You got
talking,
something to talk
you
about.
got something to talk about because y'all both were there.
I
If she
still-
can contribute to that
That's
shit.
a great
bro.
point.
I still think with this girl, we still
wouldn't have gone
yeah,
nowhere.
we still.
Speaking
wouldn't
of
have
movies,
nothing
bro,
to talk about.
y'all heard that new movie that just came out, The Woman King?
Yeah,
Haven't watched
I
it yet.
actually heard
Everybody
it was
was
really
saying
good.
I heard it's good. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
it's
They
good.
were talking
it was
about it at
really
work
good.
today too.
People did say that it's based off of a true story.
I ain't gonna
Majority
lie. I ain't
of
gonna
it
lie.
is falsified.
I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, "Yo, like they kind of stretching this Wakanda
Wakanda
thing."
thing fast.
Like, because it's like, okay, I get it. Like you try to do spin-offs. Everybody nowadays does a spin-off
But
or
it wasn't a
something.
spin-off.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Ended up being something completely different, where it's like
Although
really good.
it's glorified, majority of it is fake. I'll say like 70%.
Have you watched the movie?
Hmm?
Have you watched the movie?
I've heard people talk about the movie.
So how are you gonna take? I mean, I think you have a better.
Yeah,
opinion
you have
if
to
watch
have a
the
better
movie.
take if
Because
you
I
watch
haven't
the
watched the
movie.
movie either. Me personally, I had no interest in watching the movie. That's just who I am. I'm not a big
I wanted to watch it,
movie
but-
theater person, but I'm hearing good stuff from it, and I'm more interested to go watch it now.
But also, let me just put this fact out there.
and I know some
that
historical
tribe
facts.
was one of the biggest slavers in Africa.
Yes, but apparently, from what I've heard as well, is they learned their lesson from that, and they also tried to get rid of that. That's why they're out there bombing slave ports or whatever the fuck they were doing.
No, that wasn't the reason.
Look, I don't know. All I know is that they were doing that as well. I don't know. I don't know the historical facts. I'm pretty sure most people that watch the movie don't know themselves.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying.
It's literally just glorifying something.
I know.
different.
That's what movies are. Period, though.
That is what it is. They just like
Yeah.
exaggerating.
Yeah,
It's just,
It's a movie. It's a
Yeah.
movie.
I
bro.
know, but
It's
for
I
entertainment.
it's
You know
a movie,
what?
but
It's
I
not
don't
an
think-
educational
It's not-
movie.
yeah.
You cannot-
Bro,
you
you
cannot-
ain't
you
gotta
They
cannot-
can't, they can't go back 2,000 years with the movie
You
cameras and
can't, you
say
can't look up history for me.
like
I do not accept
they
that.
gotta make it entertaining.
That's why I
This
don't,
guy,
I
hey,
don't watch
They
historical
didn't have those kind of spears in them.
because majority of the time they are false.
Yeah, I mean it's
Like-
exaggerated. So it's like they do. So it's like the series Narcos.
Yeah.
Like Narcos is
A lot of
based
it is
on
exaggerated.
when it started. It
Yeah.
was based off of Pablo Escobar.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then
like
they
you
started
said, a
adding
lot
more
of
stuff to it.
exactly started adding a lot of stuff to it.
Like that's why I don't
Shit
watch
that
shows
ain't
like that.
really happened.
But it's very entertaining. I
It
ain't
is.
gonna lie.
That's
I ain't
the
gonna
purpose
lie.
of it though.
Yeah,
Narcos?
yeah, Narcos.
Any,
I
bro,
watch
any
it.
show,
Oh,
any
it's a
movie,
really good show.
Where can you watch it at?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's been on there
Netflix
for
and
years
chill.
too, bro.
Yeah.
It's a Netflix show.
Because they have the Pablo, they have the El Chapo,
El Chapo, yeah.
and then they have
Mexico.
Mexico. I
Narcos is really good.
think. Yeah.
I was watching it and I stopped, but when I watched it, it was really good.
All right, we're going back to our main topic, right? The do's and don'ts.
Right.
So, what do y'all think? Excuse me. What do
you
y'all
got down
think?
to your throat over there?
You so paused.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
even. It
Like-
took me a while to pause before he said, I was like, hold on, this nigga is paused.
You collateral Khalifa.
Bro, what kind of, what did
So
I do to you?
pause,
What did I
bro.
do to you
Well,
to
I-
deserve this kind
But
of
what were you
attention?
saying?
So what do y'all think is the number one don't do for a guy?
Don't be creepy as fuck.
Bro, come on, shut up. Don't do for a guy on his first date.
On the first date?
Yeah. And then I asked again, I asked another question about that. Then what you don't do on the second date?
I think one thing you should not do on the first date,
Don't be thirsty.
definitely that, and don't. Niggas are. I'm okay. This is me speaking from shit that I've heard. Like, bro, niggas be asking girls about their favorite positions on the first date, bro.
Yeah.
That's mad corny to me.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
That's
But,
a,
I mean-
that's a fuck no,
But
bro.
you're
It's-
bold to ask that kind of question on the first date.
I mean, I would hope. I wouldn't ask that. I wouldn't ask that question at all on the first date. I wouldn't ask that question. Period. Actually.
I would never ask that.
But that's something you got to find out. But yeah, right. That's something you
Right,
got to find
it
out with
is.
the girl. Like,
It is.
ask
It
that
is.
question. How old are you, bro?
Like,
But
bringing up sex on the first date.
that's corny, bro. But yeah, that's a fuck no. You said something else though. What'd you say?
So what is it?
The
What is
first
one thing-
date and then
and
the
then the
second
second
date.
date. What don't you do?
And I said, I don't know. What you don't do on the second one? What don't you do on the second one?
I would say what you don't do is do not show up to the date without washing your fucking ass. Wash, take a shower, cause
No axe. Body
bruh,
spray. None of that.
oh my god,
Don't do
Now
that.
get
Axe
some
body
nice
spray.
cologne.
what you should don't do,
Every guy should have cologne.
Yeah, we're
Do
not
not-
18 no more. No,
yeah,
axe
do
ain't
not-
gonna cut it.
bro. Really, when you go on anything that requires you to dress up or look nice, you should be taking a shower before you do it.
Yeah, hygiene, bro.
Like, yeah, like,
Major key.
you know, take care of your hygiene, clean up yourself.
Make
clean
sure
up,
your teeth aren't Boudini.
right,
Yo,
You
the
don't
same
wanna
way,
go-
the same way we like females to be clean and
Right.
well kept and
Right.
hygiene on point.
right. The thing is, honestly,
You got-
the
you gotta
thing
match
is,
it,
you
bro.
can advise that, but
Can't
the
be
thing
bullshit.
is, if you dirty, you dirty. So it's gonna show. It's gonna show regardless. You can clean up for the date, but it's gonna show you a dirty.
Yeah, you're dirty.
You're a dirty
Especially if
person,
she comes
like,
back to your
yeah.
house,
Yeah.
your place. Oh,
And that-
you might be able to clean your place up the first, the second, maybe the third time. But when you get around her leaving shit there, and she about to come over more frequently, hey yo, eventually gonna know this, bro.
You trifling.
You ain't doing the dishes in like
Yeah.
2 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
True story. Check this out, right? When I was in Texas, I had a guy. I knew a guy. I knew a guy. He got married to a girl.
Mhm.
She had her own place. She moved in with him. I mean, no, he moved in with her, but he had his own place. He never came back to his place after he moved in. And, bro, maintenance people came over to his apartment. Bro, mold, everything fucking stinks. They calling this man, where are you? Nobody get a hold of him, bro. In trouble.
Ew, bro.
I'm just
You probably left dishes.
Bro, yeah, dishes, food, and that's something like mold everywhere.
That is fucking disgusting,
That,
bro.
like,
Imagine the rodents,
The
the
smell.
insects in
my
there.
thing is like,
They probably think
you
they
know
have
you
no
had
fair.
your own
Yeah.
place.
Having a good time.
My thing is, you know you had your own place, but you just refuse to just go.
Hey,
back.
she
Yeah,
did
hygiene, that's a
everything.
big thing,
Huh?
bro.
She
You
did
can't
everything
be dirty,
for him.
bro.
Yeah.
So
If
he's
she
like,
did, hey, I give
he's
give her
like,
credit for that.
hey.
But like,
I have a place over here, fuck that place. I have food over here, she washes the dishes. She
Yeah,
does the
nigga, but if you're gonna
clothes.
move out, stinky. Don't leave all your shit there,
Nah,
mold,
seriously.
all that nasty
So
shit there.
dudes is definitely clean, not yourself, but clean your
Your
house,
environment.
clean your car. Like I know,
clean your car.
yeah, like you know, you 9 times out of 10, like you know, if you going on a nice date, you
Right.
taking a girl out. I know for me, like I request, like, would you like to be scooped? You
Right,
know?
yeah.
Or would you like to meet me there? Whichever one you're comfortable with. And, you know, I make sure my car is pretty much, you know,
Pristine.
clean and
Smells
kept.
good,
Yeah,
facts.
smells good. Same thing if it's my place. Make sure that smells good because you don't know, you know, what could go
How the
down.
night might
You
go.
know,
facts.
exactly. You know, and I make sure I'm clean myself. You know,
I feel like females be plotting just like niggas be plotting, bro.
I would say they
course.
do.
What we do, they try, bro.
They have
What
their
we
own
do, they
version
do.
of- Of course they
yeah,
do.
yeah. I think,
Well, they-
I think people
bro.
just be they just society
They move
just I
differently.
think if society
Yeah.
makes them feel like they can't be as like
Bruh.
As
what's
open
this
with
word
it.
as open with it as guys can. You know what I'm
Bruh.
saying? Like
What we do,
a guy,
they do.
you'd love to go on a first date with a girl, the vibes be like that, and you take her home, whether y'all do stuff or not. She go home with you, or she's that comfortable enough to go home with you. I feel like that's why it's also important. Like when you're dating, like before even the first date, like build a solid enough like
Build some-
relationship with the
yeah.
person, so like so that the conversation doesn't feel forced. Like everything is natural.
So
You know
what's
what
your
I'm saying?
favorite
Like-
color?
That's like, yo, those
Yeah.
kind of questions. That's how you know you're.
I mean, it's
You're
like,
scraping the bottom of the barrel, trying to find
Trying to
something.
find something to talk
Yeah,
about.
trying to find something.
Yeah.
to go.
But
we
those-
definitely text, FaceTime, especially like to just
Yo.
kind of build good rapport.
But after
So-
how many like weeks of talking to a girl or whatever, I don't know how the days, weeks, months, whatever. About how many like how soon do you ask a girl out after you first start talking to her?
It depends.
It
I mean, yeah, for
depends.
sure it depends, but
But you wanna know something? I was in a place. This is a vulnerable moment. I was in a place in my life, and I'm thankful. Like, you know, progression. I was in a place in my life where like I'd have to wait till my paycheck.
Did you tell the girl that?
Nope. Nobody
I
knew.
told her that.
Nobody knew.
I'm
I just freaking just, you know, stalled. Like, you know, kept good conversation, kept her, you
As
know.
long as you keep her entertained.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
keep
not-
her entertained.
my thing-
But it's like,
ain't none of her business.
if I had it at the time, I would have took her out immediately.
Right.
But it's like, up to the place in my life where it's like, I had to wait till, like,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
exactly. So like
What's
now,
it-
like if I find a girl, we vibing and everything, like it ain't nothing to be like, let's go to a bar, get something to eat, or
Some
like you
drinks,
know, like
happy hour,
happy
some
hour,
shit,
some shit,
yeah.
like you know, some slight. And that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people, like a lot of guys make it seem like, oh, like you simping or you know, you letting them taking it. But it's like a first date. All right, a first date does not have to be like a Ruth Chris phobic. Like
It really
I'm
doesn't.
always saying,
It really
like,
doesn't.
like a first date. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the first dates I had were like to go to like Rita's,
Right.
and it was
You're
bomb
supposed
because
it's supposed to
it was
start off
natural.
it was bomb
bro.
because it's
Yeah.
like, all right, during the summer it's hot. Like, let's go get some Rita's. We sit, have some Rita's. We having a good conversation.
Right.
You know, it's cooling and everything. And how much is Rita's? No more than like $10.
Right.
So, you know, first date where it was actually we sat down. Type of person I am, I can keep a good conversation.
Right.
So like, you know, that's another dude. Know how to keep good conversations going. Like, know how to start it, know how to keep it going,
Know how to finish it.
finish all that. So yeah.
And if
Don't
you don't
be
know how
one
to
of
hold a
those
good
long-winded
conversation,
people.
You're right.
get the fuck on Google and Google it.
Right.
Or
Like
just start talking.
icebreakers.
There's too
Google
many-
icebreakers.
There's too many people out here in this world who just
Too many
don't know
resources,
how to,
bro.
Yeah.
There's
know
no
how to talk.
excuses.
Bruh.
And there are too many people out in the world who just want to talk, so it's
Shut up.
easy.
Yeah. So
What?
I mean, yeah, it's
I
just.
mean, no. You said there's too many people out in the world who just want to talk. Shut
That,
up.
that's true.
Yeah.
So just shut up. No, they need to
So
shut
go
up.
find them and talk to them.
But like when I was saying like back then, it was like just like, you know, because I was working part time, I wasn't making really nothing really and everything. But it's just like now it's like I can look back and I'm like, all right, progression.
Right.
Like it don't mean the first girl I see I'm gonna take her out exactly, but like, you know, get to know her. I need to see if you like me type shit. You know, once I feel like you like me and you know we on the
Yeah.
same page and everything, then
I feel like that's when it's
Yeah.
tricking. When you don't know if a girl fuck with you, and you
yeah,
still go out your way to try to take her out to this
Yeah.
nice place
I mean,
to try to win her over. I ain't
yeah,
got time for
you,
that.
exactly.
That's
I
why
don't
you
got
got-
time to win
that's why
nobody
you
over.
gotta be like a really good reading that person.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like you gotta find. Like,
But that's why it's so
subtle
important to
things.
have I ain't gonna say have these that's why it's so important to have like good conversation with somebody
Yes.
before you even take them out. Because you get a better sense of who they are,
Yes.
how they
Their
are,
mindset.
yeah, exactly, their
Yeah.
mindset. Like,
All
you don't
that.
want nobody that's gonna try to dog you out because you took them on a date to, I don't know, somewhere that you thought
Yeah.
was decent enough for
Right.
a first date, and then they think that they supposed to be getting taken to fucking,
Ruth Chris.
yeah, or so,
Right.
yeah, with Chris again.
No, for real. But that goes back. That goes back to good knowing how to have good conversation,
Exactly.
so you can find those things out.
Literally, there are
Exactly.
people who take their dates to Chuck E. Cheese and they have a good time.
Bro,
I mean, but
literally,
but,
yeah.
like, you gotta understand. You gotta.
It all depends on the person.
I mean,
Yeah, it all depends on the
from-
person.
From a guy's perspective, you gotta know that girl, right?
Yeah.
But there are some girls who just might be that goofy
Mhm.
enough. I'm no offense, I'm calling you goofy, but you just might be that goofy enough to enjoy your time at Chuck E. Cheese. Me personally, I'm not, but if I know what makes you happy,
You're
and I'm
eating
trying
at
to
an
be a thing,
establishment
Right.
of a rat. That's all I
why,
gotta
why
say.
you gotta do it like that?
He's a rat.
Bro, why you gotta do it?
Hey,
No, if she's going,
let's
if she's
be-
gonna, if
let's
she's
be
gonna have
respectful
fun
of the
at Chuck E.
kids.
Cheese, I'm willing
No,
to take
he's
her
a
there.
rat.
Hey,
And he looks creepy.
so when you have kids, you
I was
ain't taking
actually
them to
scared
Chuck
of
E.
him when I was
Cheese.
younger.
Chuck E. Cheese.
You're not taking them to Chuck E. Cheese. What if you have a son? And he's like, I want to go to Chuck E.
Fucking
Cheese.
mouse.
You need,
Well, you gonna take
you
him-
need better standards, son.
You need better
Yeah.
standards. You gonna tell your
He
son?
like 3
you
years
gonna tell
old.
Your son, you
He
need
like
better-
4 years
better
old.
standards.
You gonna tell him that?
I will tell him that.
Hey,
Yes.
We're gonna be like, oh, we're not going to Chuck E. Cheese.
We're not. That's
Where-
trash.
So where would you take him then?
people be thinking.
So we're
too-
not going there. That's trash to your
People be
3-year-old.
thinking too deep. Y'all thinking too deep of
Your
that.
3-year-old gonna think you retarded.
Exactly.
So where
You
you
might
want? So where
think
you
I'm
gonna take him?
retarded.
What you gonna take him to an MBA class to get a business degree?
This is fun.
Right.
This is fun learning.
Learn it. You're African.
I
Nah.
hope you're not really gonna be like this, bro.
He's not.
Nah,
He's
he's
not
not,
taking
he's not.
my kid to
He's
Chuck
not.
Chuck E. Cheese.
No, but Khalifa seems like, man,
Bro, I feel-
No, there's
he's
so
gonna-
much-
he's gonna
no,
spoil
you can
his
take-
son. He's
your kid's gonna have a
he's
blast when they come to
he's
my
gonna
house.
spoil- He's gonna spoil his kids.
They're gonna be in school jail fucking with you.
Keep acting up in the scenes.
Hey, yo,
Khalifa's like, "Uncle, can you come pick us up?" This nigga tripping.
They gonna be blowing your phone up.
He wants us to go to
You
sleep.
gonna be
at-
their best
I'll be like,
friend.
I'm on
He
the
wants
way.
to go to sleep at 7 o'clock.
Don't worry, I'm going to save y'all.
This nigga Khalifa.
Y'all like y'all
Oh,
last
my
y'all ready to come
There's
back
so
home
many
now?
other places you can go other than Chuck E. Cheese.
Name,
I mean, of course there are.
Name two.
But
name
Chuck E.
two.
Cheese is like
Name two.
Sky Zone.
A 3-year-old? A
No,
3-year-old?
no,
hate
they-
Sky
no,
Zone.
I'll
they
take
have-
I'll take Names guys on. It's
I
fine.
hate
at
Sky
3?
Zone.
Names and Phoebe. Hell yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't stand Sky.
All right, what else?
What else do you
And-
do besides jump?
What do you mean?
What else do you
Well,
do besides jump? I've never been to
And
Sky Zone. Let me get that.
Port Authority.
That's all you do. Jump. Well,
And
actually,
where?
no. Sky Zone has this other.
Port Authority.
Yeah, in Baltimore.
What do they do there?
They have a whole bunch of stuff for kids.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
used to go there when I was a kid.
So you never went to Chuck E. Cheese when you were a kid?
I went once and I'll never go again.
Bro, you got amusement parks. What are you talking about? Like,
Yeah, they are amusement parks, but then you have to watch out for the pets.
You know, growing up now, I
I'm not
realized
used
Chuck E. Cheese was a very unsanitary place.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Oh
yes.
my God. I think about it now, I'm like, yo, all the saliva, you
The
eat
boogers.
No, listen. You go inside the thing, you run around, you crawl, and then you come outside. Those same stinky hands, you come and pick up the pizza, eat pizza, run back
In
in
these
there,
COVID times.
bro.
And that's what I was just
I
about
think
to
about how
say.
unsanitary
Honestly,
that- I'm like,
bro,
honestly,
ew, bro.
before COVID, it was a lot of things that was so unsanitary.
So disgusting.
So
But
unsanitary.
I feel like people at that same time, I've always been a hand washer. I never only
Yes.
relied on hand sanitizer. I've always
Yes.
washed my fucking hands.
Mhm.
I feel like this made people realize you have to wash your fucking hands. It's not all about hand sanitizer. Wash your goddamn hands.
Wash your hands. That's the best way to ensure that
Wash
you
your hands.
You kill
With
them.
hot water. For 20 seconds, sing the song.
sing the song, hey yo.
And by the time the song is done,
Your hand
your hand should be clean enough.
Yeah.
99.9%.
It should be clean enough.
Repeating. You have to add the repeating portion.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that all over again.
But
But
yeah.
But nah, for me, like one of the things that I've picked up, like things that I won't do on my first date is like, I realize like to try to keep it simple,
Mhm.
not like you said,
Mhm.
not to go overboard with the spending, but even with the conversations, not to go into like real depth, like trying to hit a note,
Right.
but not go, I don't know how to word it, not to go crazy into it because of this. I'm not, certain topics I would keep away from, right?
Mhm.
Politics, religion.
Yeah, that kind of stuff, right? Also like astrology, crystals, magic rocks, and shit like that.
Gender roles.
Yeah, the patriarchy.
Sexuality.
Who wants to care about? Who cares about that kind of shit, bro? Smash. But like, so.
This milkman. Nah, I feel you though.
Because it's like certain
I feel
things.
you.
Because you know certain things, it's a landmine.
Yeah.
As soon as you get there, you don't know what the fuck you're gonna run into.
Yeah.
So as soon as you
Yeah.
go in there, and I never had this happen to me, but I knew of a girl who was very big into like those fortune cards, and she was wanting to read my future one time, and I was like, yo, kind of weird, yo. I don't want to be here
Yeah.
no more.
On the first date.
Yeah, I don't want to be here. I don't want to
What
be
you
here.
trying to do? Steal
I
my
don't wanna
soul?
be around- Like shit, I don't want to be around. you
So
like
with that being said, what
I be
are,
overthinking stuff too. I'd be like, hell no, I can't be on this date.
right. So with that being said, what are topics you bring up on a first date?
Things I try to keep, for me personally, I would rather keep the conversation on her. So I'll ask her things like, how have your day been? What are your interests? And I'll try to match it.
Pretty calm from that.
Yeah, to try to keep the conversation going. Because if I keep the conversation, I feel like if the conversation leads on me and things that I'm doing, she's gonna think I'm conceited. So I try to keep it like a healthy balance, not balance, a healthy conversation leaning more towards her.
Right.
So.
But does that affect you in any way? Hey yo, no, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, for me, I say I keep it nice and simple. Just kind of like, I feel like the first date is more so me, and I say this a lot, finding out if you really, you know,
A human?
if you not that. It's more so finding out that
You're not a lizard person.
do you really like me? You know,
Yeah.
are you just here for just the
A free
experience? Yeah.
Is
Or
my
what
name
free-
in your contacts food boy?
Hey yo,
Hey.
hey yo,
Yeah.
God forbid.
What would you
But-
do if you found out your name was Food Boy?
That's gonna be the last meal she ever had.
No, for real.
Hey,
No, for real. But finding that out, my bad. Oh shit. Excuse me.
You good?
You know, your
But,
sister had someone stored under food boy.
We talk about that later.
But like I was saying, like, you know, also like just kind of getting to know, like, you know, what are your intentions moving forward. I mean, it's a little bit deep, but just it's something to also speak about, like, you know, what are your intentions, what turns you on, what turns you off, like, you know, what motivates you, like, what are your, you know, goals that you
Ambitions.
try, you know, visions, all that. Just little topics where
What
you
you
can
want in
kind
the future,
yeah, where you can
5
kind of
years,
like
10 years.
find out a little bit more about her.
What if she doesn't? Oh,
Maybe
she
yourself.
doesn't with her. What?
That's a red flag. For me, it's a red flag.
Yeah,
How
because how
old
old
are
are
we
we?
at this point in time?
Yeah.
It's not like he's dating a 18-year-old, 20-year-old.
I mean, there are some people.
But even then, it's
there
like
are people who just like for college, right? The people who just put their shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
But that's
why-
why-
that's
but-
why-
change.
That's
but the
why
thing
I'm
is-
asking, like, what if they don't know?
even if you don't have like a goal, like all the way down, but I feel like you should have at least something you wake up every day that you like
Want to
working
accomplish.
towards.
want to accomplish. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I got something every day. Like I'm like working towards. Like all right, I want to work towards this. Like I have a 5-year plan, but right now I'm working towards this to accomplish everything I want to do in my 5-year plan. So it's like if you can't say a goal or something that you're working towards currently or something like that's a red flag.
My
Like,
goal
it's
is
like, what the
to
fuck
be
you
the
doing?
baddest
Yeah, what are you
bitch
doing?
in the DMV.
Right.
What'd you say?
No, that's a dumb goal.
What?
But
You said?
said to be the baddest bitch in the DMV.
Who said
Who
that?
said that? You said that?
Do we know her?
Yeah.
Do we,
Hey,
do, we know, do we know that girl? No.
You guys don't know that.
Hey,
But trust me.
hey, Khalifa, you cracking me up.
No, the girls who actually say that shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, to be the baddest.
To be the baddest bitch.
All of them feel like they're the baddest.
Yeah.
All of them can't be the baddest.
No, they can't. There has to be one bad one, and all of
It's
you
like,
are
nah.
peasants.
Nah, but everybody be thinking they the baddest, they the
Nah,
strongest,
seriously.
they the best looking and
You're the
everything. Like
smartest.
some of y'all just
You
need
know,
to be
speaking
humble.
of that, I really am very curious as to. Now that I sit here and think about it, I really want to know how much BBLs cost.
Ain't it like $5 grand?
You have to fly out the country.
It's not
to do
possible.
it.
5 Gs.
It's more than 5 Gs. You have to fly
I could have
out.
sworn there somebody said it was
It's,
like 5.
is it even legal?
Which one
in
is
the
that?
US?
No idea.
The Amazon one?
I could be just throwing out numbers. I don't
He
know.
said, "Well, you order off Amazon." Ain't no
Hey,
way.
Nah, that's a 5
bands.
of below BBL.
Hey,
That's
You
a five
see, you
below.
see how crooked like
nah,
this?
because
Hey,
it gotta be
it's-
more. It gotta be
do we
more
know
because
that?
some of these
The
women
BBL, do
be
we
working
know
their
that?
ass off for a BBL.
Nah, seriously.
I don't
So it gotta be more.
I think you
Yeah, I know we're about to go with that. Yeah.
She chose a BBL
came-
over a car.
She came back with the BBL and she bought the car.
Yeah, but her
She had
man
the
didn't pay
BBL
for
first.
it.
Oh yeah, but the
Oh,
She would've gotten
that
it for
girl
free,
with
yeah.
the Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if she had a Volkswagen.
She had a Volkswagen.
She
I
had
don't
a
remember the
Volkswagen.
car, but I remember.
She chose a
I remember
BBL
her when she came back.
over
A car.
a
But-
car. A
Well,
free
no,
car.
she couldn't get the car when she first got there.
No, she
Yes.
could. Because remember
no,
he told
she
me.
didn't. She couldn't get the car when she first got there because the dude didn't want to like co-sign on it. That's what it was. But she came back a couple months later when it wasn't on the floor anymore with the BBL, and she bought the car.
This man really chose a BBL for her.
Wow.
She stayed down and conquered.
Hey, yeah.
Was she
So-
still with the same guy with the
I don't
BBL?
know.
Hey, he did
I
that.
didn't talk to her.
Hey, if they're still together, good for him. If they're not, he did a BBL for someone
Hey, he
else.
paid for it. He plowing it. So
Hey, he might have paid for it and she had left him
Mm-hmm.
to the next guy.
After she got the car.
Nah,
can you
seriously.
imagine that you pay for a girl's ass to get done,
Yeah.
and she frees you,
And another man
and
is
now
plowing
she's
it.
plowing. Now another man is plowing.
And
that,
then that guy's
another
like,
man is
no,
not
that
plowing
guy's
that
like,
plastic.
Nah, I
Allah,
got
thank
you
God
paid
for
for.
this BBL. Thank God.
And another
Thank
man,
God for this
another man
dumb boy.
plowed it for free.
Wallahi.
Oh my God.
Why I'm still
Wallahi, I love
financing you?
We live in a wicked world. This
Somebody-
world is wicked, bro.
Very wicked, bro.
Oh my. Can you imagine?
I'm gonna have to go to the house. Get my ass back.
Y'all for real though.
Get my ass back. I'm taking that bitch back
Like,
to Brazil.
bro, you buy that junk and you can't
Ain't
even
no fucking
you can't
way.
even take that junk for
Bro,
bruh.
Ain't
Can't get a
no
couple
way.
knocks out of it first before you try to leave.
No, for real.
Imagine if a guy
As
got
soon as you get off the
finessed
plane,
through a
yo, we're
BBL.
done. Bro, what?
That's
Nah,
wild,
I
bro.
actually told you about this. How many people do you think have actually gotten finessed out of getting a BBL?
Bro,
Because there are some weird.
Like
ass-
Khalil
Finesse
said.
though.
Plenty of guys.
It's a wicked world, bro.
Yeah.
Plenty.
But what do you mean by finesse? What do you mean by finesse?
Like,
They're just with them because they have money and then they get the BBL.
Nigga, that's
done.
every day.
Yeah.
That's every day.
all the sugar
Gold diggers
daddies
are
and the
still a thing,
all
bro.
the sugar
No, I
daddies, all
know
the
gold
sugar
diggers,
mamas.
but at least gold diggers will stay with the person until they die.
Not
I don't know about that.
not
all
all.
No,
of
I'm
them.
saying the
I don't know
smart
about
ones. The smart ones. Because there are a lot of dumb
Why
gold
to get
diggers
there?
out there.
Like,
Because if the person dies,
if you're married,
yes, if you're married, because you do end up getting majority of the money as the spouse.
yeah, of course.
Except if you have a will, and most people don't
Yeah,
have
right.
a will
Yeah,
or beneficiaries.
yeah.
So it's majority gonna go to the spouse, and then the kids will get like maybe 10-15%.
That's if they don't take care of you. Like that's why you gotta have a will set up for yourself.
I be
You
seeing
don't-
them
you
little
don't want
cringy
the
ass
state
videos.
A lot of people don't do estate planning.
You don't want the state to decide where your money goes.
Fuck
State is
no,
the worst.
bro.
It's the worst people that have it. You, but
They
nah.
fuck around to keep your money.
What's it, y'all mentioned something about the girl finesse you. You pay with you have to leave. You heard about that story? The dude and the guy they were together. The girl's mother needed like a kidney.
Oh, he gave it to her,
The guy gave up the kidney.
Give up his kidney to the
His
girl's
kidney
mom.
to the girl's mom.
and she cheated on him.
The girl left
Yeah, but a guy has done that too to a girl.
him. Bruh.
I'm just saying it happens both ways.
Situations like that, you can't even have a conversation.
You're
because
just evil.
That just shows how wicked the world is.
You're just
Like,
evil.
Yeah,
What
really.
can you say about that?
A girl also made a TikTok about it. She gave her,
Now me,
Kidney to
I would
her
say the
dying
guy
boyfriend.
has a big heart, but
and
he's
then
a
he
fool.
dipped. He
He's a-
cheated on her and he
But
dipped.
would you give up your kidney for
Fuck
your
no, I'm
girl?
not giving my kidney for anyone.
If you were the fastest man,
Khalifa
Did you
gonna
hear
I'm
die.
dying with my organs.
Khalifa
I'm
gonna
the
die by
reason.
that kidney.
And even when I'm dead, no one's getting that shit.
You know
How about
the-
your kids?
you
How
know-
about your kids?
You're not an organ donor, bro?
I'm not an organ donor.
How about your
Why are you
kids?
so selfish?
Would you
Because
give it to
I
your
am.
kids?
Just out now.
Would you give it to your kids?
Would you give it to your kid?
Look, he's smiling. He
No
need
comment.
no.
Bro, really? You gonna
Don't
put
be
the-
that cold.
Bro, you're that heartless right now?
No comment.
Oh,
This is-
so,
you're
so he
talking
would
to-
give it to his kids.
No comment.
You're talking
I don't-
to a man who said he doesn't even know if he wants to have kids. What kids? You
Yeah,
heard him? He
first
said
off-
he's gonna.
First
he
off,
said he's
yeah,
gonna-
we
he
gotta
said
get
he's
to that
gonna-
stage and him having kids first.
He
You're
said
right.
he's gonna go under with all his organs. No one's getting it.
That's the only person I give it to. My kids.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. My kids.
Why not?
I think I'm with Khalifa. I'm keeping my organs, bro.
Yeah, I'm just
No, and also
Y'all
think about
y'all
this.
not organ donors?
I'm
No,
an
fuck no.
I'm an organ donor, yeah.
Let me see. Am I?
I'm an
No,
organ donor.
no,
yeah.
think
You better
about
not
this.
have that purple heart on your jaw. Before they see that jaw and be like, oh yeah, let's cut him open.
No, because
Yeah.
think
Nah,
about this.
Nah.
They're not gonna struggle as hard to save you
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
that's what I'm saying.
if you're an
If you're an
Organ
donor.
donor.
They're
They're gonna be
not.
like, oh, I remember the guy at 2C. He needed a heart.
Mhm. Because
You're gonna
your
let-
body can
Yeah.
save more people than you.
Right.
Literally,
Right.
your heart, your kidneys.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, man.
Do you?
I'm
your
here for a good
lungs.
time, not a long time, bro.
We were talking about this the other
Your
day.
bone
Well, I think
marrow.
I mentioned it. I mentioned it one day too.
Here for a good
The
time.
dude that came to the hospital with like a bunch of hearts, and no one questioned like
Oh yeah.
where the fucking hearts came from.
Oh, really?
Look, they're
Yeah.
still gonna accept it.
I don't know.
It's
I don't
just
know
that-
exactly. I think they were hearts.
No,
you only had like
there's
7 hearts.
things like that that happen. Yeah.
There's some
There's
sick
most definitely
people
things
as
like
well.
that. There are people.
But
the black market.
so
for
we
organs
just
is
we
crazy.
just we just dropping off human hearts to the hospital, and we just donation.
Hey, bro, we need these hearts, bro.
Whole
Yeah.
human hearts.
Look,
That's yeah. I
Some-
don't know if it
some
was,
was
I
big
don't
hearts
know if it was
fresh.
true or not. That I don't know.
because I think they've done the thing where like they've
pig heart
with
in
pig,
human?
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
tried. I think it failed.
It failed.
It failed? Oh,
Yeah, they
okay.
put human organs in a pig and they gave it to a human, and the human died.
yeah,
It ain't working. We're not that close
it's
yet.
Okay.
you're more likely to grow a human organ from scratch and it
Yeah.
working than a pig organ working.
Hey man,
Wow.
who knows? We're not that far off. We still eat clone beef, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
This shit is crazy.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we
No,
are.
we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
You're not beat me on this one, bro. Yes,
We're
we
not.
are.
So what are red flags for y'all on the date? Going back to the
Red
date.
flags. Have you talked
Always
about
talking about her ex.
astrology?
Oh, that's actually. I'm glad you said. I'm glad that was the first thing you said.
Bringing up the X.
Yeah.
On the first day? Come on now. You should have common
On the
sense not
first
to not
date,
do
yeah.
that.
No.
That should be common
People
sense.
do.
I mean, people will
But if
do
you're
it,
having
yeah,
a good
people
enough
do.
conversation, that might come out. Because she might tell you why they ended.
Okay,
And that would kinda
would
tell
be a-
you-
that would be a reasonable excuse to bring them up.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about you sitting there, she eating her nice little fancy lasagna. This reminds me of my last boyfriend. Bitch, what?
Okay, yeah, nah.
No,
that,
you're
that,
dumb.
nah.
You're
No, that's
dumb for
mad
that.
disrespectful.
Now you think about him. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
nah. When we think about that nigga eating my lasagna.
Then I won't be paying.
Yeah.
for
Separate
it.
checks, separate checks. Garçon, separate checks.
But nah, but what you brought up is like, yeah, for the reason to find out how they break up, that's good information that you should keep in your pocket.
Yeah.
Because it's like there's always two sides to the stories. Like, what did you do?
Yeah.
Technically, there's 3 sides to a story.
Right.
What's the third one?
The truth,
The truth.
not to Leonard,
What?
not Leonard.
First one, I mean.
3.
All right, so with 3 sides to a story, yeah.
But red flags though. Okay, yeah, that's red flags on the first date. What are your red flags in a woman?
Women, I see me personally, I'm big on respect. So any disrespect is like a red flag, like red flag.
My thing is, I'm gonna go ahead.
No, I was saying like I done been disrespected. Oh my gosh, if I tell y'all,
Like actions or words?
actions. I'm gonna give y'all a little story.
How about
so,
I say, do you want to share?
Story time. Let's go.
So there was this one girl.
If she watches, will she know you talking about her?
Yeah. She gonna know I'm talking
If you're
about
okay with saying it, go for
But
it.
I'm not gonna name drop or
No,
nothing.
of course not. But
Yeah.
that's why I said
I'm
she
gonna tell a
knows.
story about people. If they watch this, they don't want to
But
talk about.
so it's crazy. We was out. It was an event. We was getting to know each other and everything. And I went to go get a drink for the both of us.
Mhm.
And where we were at the event, it was a bit rowdy. You know, I went to go get a. So I told her I'm gonna go get a drink,
Mhm.
and it took me about like 20 minutes. And then I come back with the drinks, and she was literally all over another guy.
Walking out, I'm leaving her.
All over another guy. Like,
Hey.
just like disregard that we was, you know. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, big bro.
Like, they disrespectful.
That's some bold ass
That's
shit.
some big disrespect. Like, that's some big disrespect.
Like you knew I stepped away to get us
a
something to drink.
drink.
And
And
I come back, and you doing God knows
Yeah.
what.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Like,
So that's why I was
You
like,
gotta sing Chris Brown.
it's like, bruh, like, it just take that. Once that, it's like, all right, yeah, I don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Like,
You for the
if it-
streets.
Yeah.
You for the streets.
Yeah, like big thing with me is like respect. Like, you just do anything disrespectful and it's just a red flag. It's an automatic turn off. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
it
even wanna
is,
be
man.
associated or nothing.
She belongs to the streets.
To the streets.
What's your red flag in a woman?
My red flag on woman.
You better list off like 20 things, bro.
Because you know his standards are
Get-
taller than
get your
Shaq.
notepad and pencil.
got life standards over there, bro. Let's go.
Standards are just
Let's hear it. Let's hear
unrealistic,
it.
unbelievable.
I don't even think we have enough memory for this video to tell like the red flag. So please, let's get a quarter of it.
You're thinking too hard, bro.
Narrow it down.
Okay, I'll say.
Give
Give
us
us
one.
three. Give us three.
Oh,
Give us
you
three.
got it.
3 max.
No,
Top
I'm
three.
gonna do my top one right now. No financial sense at all.
Okay.
That is the
But
biggest.
some of that shit ain't taught, bro.
That's all I was about to say.
What if she can learn it from you?
But at what age?
Bing bong. You saw the look on his face?
Yeah, you gotta take his glasses off. Like, this ain't right. That's New York. Bing bong. Fuck out of here. Bing bong.
Oh my God! Hey,
No, if you're 28, and you
like
have
28.
28,
I bet.
at this point you should have learned about credit. You must
Of
have
course.
financed something at this
Of
point.
course.
What if she has financing?
You know what's crazy? Working in this industry that we work in, bro, I realized
A
how
lot
many
of people don't know about credit.
bro.
That's sad.
Like-
I didn't start taking my credit seriously until I was like 22.
Like
Yo,
if you're
I met a
28, I'm sorry, you can't be saved.
Yes, you can. What you mean?
No, you can't.
You said what?
If you're not, if you're okay,
Okay,
but hear me
I'll
out.
say 70% of you can't be saved.
If you are 28 and you are not drowning in debt, say you have $2,000 in debt, $3,000 in debt.
Okay, yes.
You're fine.
But what's your credit score?
I mean, I
Because
don't
you
know.
can have
And you and
$30,000
you
in
and
debt
I
and have a
both
good credit
know.
score.
Yeah.
You can.
You and I both know that yes, your credit score has a lot to do with your history, but let me just say this: you can have a 750 credit score and have one piece of credit. Say it's a $500 credit card. The average person should be able to handle a $500 credit card and have okay, so you have 700 beacon. Then on that same note, you can have a 700 credit score and have a car, 5 credit cards,
And
a
you
house,
to the bank.
a car note, and you know what I mean? Like, so people think that your credit score is just your score. Like, it's
what I'm-
it's your
what I'm
report.
talking
What's on the
about-
report?
Yeah.
What I'm
But
talking
I
about
think-
is a new credit. I'm
Right.
talking about established credit.
Right.
Okay, say she's had a credit card for 4 years, 5 years. She's 28. Say 6 years. Had a credit card for 6 years, and she has let's say her limit's like 8,000,
Okay.
but she has $6,000 in debt. Say she's maxed out a couple credit cards. She can be saved. It's $8,000, bro. $6,000. That's savable.
It's savable, but I'm not doing it.
I'm sorry, that's a
You
red
don't
flag.
have- you don't
That's a
have
red
a
flag
credit
for me.
card.
If you
You
max
have a
out credit
spending
card.
problem.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold
if
on,
you
hold on.
max out credit card, that's a red
Wait,
flag
hold on.
for
That's
me.
not even. What is it? Hold on. Why are we talking about saving her? Like you're about to be paying her.
Like, you gonna
daily.
pay for it.
no,
Yeah.
When I say something, you
You
can
might be-
teach her. She can learn
Okay,
from you.
No,
like-
what I'm saying is at that
You
point,
gonna teach somebody to pay their goddamn
No, I see
bills?
what
No, at
Khalifa's
that
saying.
point-
I do
because, like,
kinda too.
at that point,
I
if you
kinda- now that I
keep
think about it, I
on
kinda do too.
having that much credit utilization like that and not paying it off, you're most likely gonna be in the low 600s. And then imagine if you want to buy a house, they use the worst person's credit, not the best person's credit. You guys.
What
know
I'm
that,
trying
right?
to say is, I'm not asking you to co-sign on the house with her. All I'm
No,
saying
I'm just
is-
saying-
And that's what I'm saying. Like
I'm
you have to
saying
start paying her
this whole
bills, bro.
conversation was
No,
so
no,
that
no.
she can learn from you. You're very
She
financially
can learn.
literate.
She can
so-
learn, but the thing is,
No,
even though she can
after
learn
you
from
reach
you.
a certain age, people are set in their ways.
Yes, that's why I agree with Khalifa.
That's
because
true.
I mean, that's-
she can learn from you, but it takes for herself
If
to
she wants to learn.
understand
Oh, yeah.
that
Most people
what
are set
she's
in their
doing
ways.
is what she's doing and what she's been doing is completely wrong.
But are you
I-
open to teaching someone?
I'm open to teaching someone,
But are you
A
hoping to
girl
have
that
the
you-
patience
a
for
girl
someone
that
to
you're
be like,
a
you
girl
know
that you're
what?
pursuing? Are you open to allowing her?
Do you have that mentality? Hold on, for real. Do you have that mentality like you must have your shit together? Like
Before
you
they
gotta-
approach
you
you?
gotta have an 800 beacon.
You're
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
a
you
guy
gotta
that.
have-
You gotta have a
But you're also talking
You
to
gotta
a
have a
guy
house
who's
in 3
very,
different
who's
locations.
doing.
Yeah.
You're also talking to a guy who's doing very well for himself.
I
So like,
understand that, but like I'm also trying to ask like where do you draw the line of like I don't think having $6,000 in credit card debt is that bad. I think you're savable.
yeah.
Let me
I
let
think
me
you can still
let
learn.
me
You're not
let me
asking-
let me
as long as she's not
It
asking
depends.
your bills.
let me
That's
let
what
me
I'm
yeah
saying.
let me break down what
It
he's
depends
saying.
either way, though.
What he's saying,
Look, you could
No,
could
let
have
me-
6,000
hold on.
in debt
Khalifa,
and
let me-
still
Khalifa,
have had a bankruptcy
Khalifa.
or repo.
let me break down what you're saying to them. What Khalifa is saying is not only that $6,000 in credit is bad, but it also is a representation of who you are. Cause for me, I'm only 25. Like, not to put my business out, but alright, I'm gonna give an average out there. I have over 15K in credit,
Right.
personal credit. I have not used more than 2K of that personal credit I have within multiple, like 2 credit cards,
Right.
3 credit cards. So for somebody to spend that much or to be maxing out their credit cards, not only they're savable, but it shows who they are. You know,
And also, your income is another contributing factor to this.
exactly.
But-
So,
but-
But
okay, let me finish what I'm gonna say, though.
situation. What did she
I
spend?
hear what
What did
y'all
she
are
spend?
saying,
What did she
but
spend
like
the $6,000 on?
that's what
Thank you for saying that. That's what I was going. I was going to say, like you said, it depends. That's why I said it depends. Like exactly, it depends. Both ways.
If it's medical debt,
It depends the reason.
No, this is the thing, right? People like to say, "Oh, it's medical debt." If
Even
it's
if it's not
Who
underneath,
says that?
Even
that's
if
what
it
a
isn't
lot of
medical.
people say. But
In
if
credit
it's
card
under a certain amount of money, right? It's not allowed to be reported. You guys know that, right?
Yes.
So it depends on what you fucking owe.
For me with finance, with financials is if you maxing out credit cards, that's just a red flag for me.
Yeah.
Like that shows you're very irresponsible, because for me, I look at credit cards as my emergency. Like, you know, my parents raised me on living with a debit card. And then eventually I had to, in my own, in college, when, you know, I wanted to get my own car and everything, get into credit and learn how you can leverage credit, because credit can either hurt you or help you,
Yeah.
depending on who you, and it depends on who you are as a person.
Right.
So that's why I kind of agree with Khalifa, because at the end of the day, credit shows who you are as a person, how you spend, how you think as far as finance. Because I can
Also,
have.
this is another thing. It's a different issue if it's spent on business purposes.
Yes.
If you're
yes.
actually making.
All right. Yes.
Right,
yes.
right.
That's another. That's
That
a
is
good
why
type
I
of
think
debt.
The
That's
average
a good
person
type of
today
debt.
isn't doing that. Though.
Exactly.
That's my thing. It's like, I understand what y'all talking about. Trust me, I really do. Right? But my thing is, like, okay, when I look at an average, if I look at my girl, right, and I look at her expenses, I look at what she's spending her money on, and I look to see how much her debt is. I do look at how much you owe compared to how much you're spending, right? And it's like, as long as you're keeping up with your stuff, I don't care. As long as you're not OC like 50 grand in debt, I don't really care, because as long as you can fund yourself, you're perfectly fine.
Well,
I don't see.
That's why I said maxing. For me, maxing.
What if like the 12? What if she's 12 grand? She maxed out on the card?
But maxing is not a good thing to do when you
It's
with
not.
credit too as well.
It's not, but
It's
we
like-
don't know the person's situation. Maybe she didn't have a
But
job
all right,
for
so
2
we're
years.
talking about average people. What they do?
Yeah.
Average people. What are they maxing on?
Okay,
Fine.
All right.
all right.
So
Yeah, I
average
get you on
people,
that one.
What are
I
they
get you on
maxing
that
on?
one. I get
Is
you on that one.
everybody maxing on emergencies
They're
and
not.
stuff like
They're
that?
not. They're not.
They're maxing on materialistic, like averagely.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
maxing on things.
Shoes,
Exactly,
food,
that
clothes,
stuff
I
that
got
they
you.
don't need.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like
sweet.
that's why it's like, for me, maxing is a red flag, because you shouldn't let it get to that. Like, for how I use credit and how I feel like credit should be used is like, let's say, like, for instance, everything's good and my car breaks down.
Right.
I need a new cooling system. Right, like 15, let's say it's like 2,000 grand, and I don't have that. I use I charge it to the car, you know. It covers me, so I'm able to, that's something I need to get covered, because that's the transportation I need to go make my money and get home.
Right.
And, you know, so like, you know,
Right.
things like that. That's a responsible way of like putting yourself in debt.
Right.
Rather than, oh, I have like 10K in credit. Let me go buy this, buy that. You know what? I'll pay it back later. Okay, buy some more. Until the point where it's like, damn,
You done
I'm
maxed
almost
it out.
Exactly.
So okay. Nah, yeah,
It's-
I got
it
this.
shows who you are as a
I get,
person,
no,
yeah,
it
so
really,
like,
it really does.
yeah.
My thing is, I'm just on the mentality, like, as long as you're handling your business, your debt, you're good.
Right.
When it gets out of control,
But like, I feel
alright,
like
that's a different
I
topic.
definitely see it from both points, but at the same time, like we can keep saying it depends the whole time. But
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
we're going in a circle.
there's
all
only
day.
one responsible way to handle credit. I don't think there's like different ways.
Oh no.
Like, yeah, you can make your monthly payments on time, but like Kalu said, if you buy something, say you have a $2,000 limit, you buy something that costs $1,000, that's 50% already.
Right.
And you pay back $500. Then you buy something else that costs $700.
Another, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of, it
And
doesn't
it's
make
like,
sense.
and it's like, that's why another big part of your credit is utilization rate.
Yeah.
Like, that's very big, because, you know, it's you know, something that's looked in your credit to see, hey, you know you have 10K in credit, but knowing that you have 10K in credit, are you the type of person that's gonna go use 8K, 9K in credit?
Right.
Or are you the type of person that's like, you know what, I got 10K in credit, I don't need to use it unless,
And also,
you know, it's an emergency.
also you can spend more than 10K in a month as
Mhm.
long as you pay it off.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's not like
Disagree with what I said earlier.
no, it's
No.
no.
As
As
long
long
as you pay off in that instant.
yes,
Yes,
if you pay it
yes,
off in
as long
that
as you
instant.
pay, exactly.
My average person
Right.
is paying off in an instant. To
Nah, the average
You
person
can
is not-
you can use way more than your actual utilization,
Yeah.
and then you can be able to get an increase.
Right.
They see
Oh,
you
yeah,
spending a
Because
lot
they
more.
see you use
Yeah,
that,
they're
you know,
responsible.
and then you paid it off.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
that conversation with
Yeah.
somebody before. Like, the banks won't give you this loan because
Right.
they won't give you a $20,000 loan because your highest bill is only $500. So
Yeah.
they don't
Right.
feel comfortable giving you 20 grand.
Right.
This
Right.
isn't financial advice, by the way, just letting you know that. But like, they gotta see you handle bigger debts in order for them to give you more.
Yeah,
I
Right,
understand.
right.
I understand
Right.
how that world works.
Right.
But like, I just like I said before, I feel like if you're responsible with your money, you're handling your business. If you spending $700, if you pay it out, if you have $2 grand, drop down to 5, you spend up to 7. I am looking at you funny.
Something's
But
wrong
if that
with
money
you.
going, as long as that overall number keeps dropping down some kind of way,
Yeah.
and it reaches 0, sometime
Yeah,
in
at
this
some
year,
point, right.
we're good.
He said this year.
we're good. Because if it keeps maxing itself out over a span, let's say, maxing itself out every 3 months,
Yeah.
all right, we gotta conversate. We gotta
Yeah.
sit down, baby. Look, we
Yeah.
gotta talk about something real quick. Stop buying Chanel bags. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so like, I don't know how much Chanel bags cost, but
Yeah.
like, it's just that's just a thing. You gotta have responsible conversation with yourself with these finances because when you get out here for the real world, these creditors don't give a fuck what you spend your money on. You ain't paying your bills on time. Why should
Yeah.
they pay this money?
Right.
Yeah, basically. As long as you pay your shit back, you be alright.
Pay your shit back.
That's why Sean.
But I have a thing that I wanted to say about my red flag.
He said
No,
I-
actually, no. You haven't finished,
He said I
Say
don't respect
yeah.
people with bad credit.
Nah, literally.
bruh.
He said I don't respect people with bad credit. He was like, they don't pay nobody back, man. Fuck them. He said,
You're not paying nobody back. You gotta pay your dues
Pay your
back.
dues, bro.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what
Y'all ever let somebody borrow? I ain't talking about credit. Let's talk about street credit. Y'all ever let somebody borrow money and they make you feel you borrow somebody money.
Mhm.
They tell you I'm gonna give it back to you by this day,
Oh yes.
And-
oh God, yes.
and
They
the
never
day
did.
comes
They never
back.
did.
You see, I'm the type of guy. If I let you borrow money, I'm not gonna press you out about it.
Right.
But like that's because I've already told myself when I gave you the money that I'm giving you the money. But if you go out of your way to tell me you're gonna give it back, that's a different story.
So
because
you're-
I was gonna give it to
so
you.
you're saying
now,
is-
now basically you're saying that you want me to borrow it to you.
Okay.
So the day that you say you're gonna give it back, I'm expecting to get it back.
Never brought
But
to
I'm
the
also not the type of guy that if you owe me money, I'm gonna be blowing up your phone. I'm gonna see how
Remember
you hold,
that Family
and that'll be
Guy
the last
episode
money I ever give
Bro,
you.
Where-
Brian and Stewie.
Yeah, where
Yeah, I know exactly that episode he's talking
Brian
about.
O'Stewie.
Oh yeah.
Brian,
Where's my money?
Oh yeah.
Where's my money?
And Stewie beat the shit out of him. Is that episode?
And then he shot him.
Shit out of there, bro.
Stewie
Let him
beat
on
the shit
fire
out
and
of
everything, bro.
Animal cruelty.
Oh man, but nah, I see what you. For me, I'm the type of person. If you need to borrow money, I'm gonna give it to you if I got it.
Yeah.
And when I say I got it, that means I'm gonna give it to you. And yes, you borrowing it, and yes, you say you're gonna pay me back. But when I say I got it, that means
Yeah.
what I'm giving to you, like,
Doesn't affect you.
doesn't affect me. So whether I get it back or not,
It won't matter.
I'm
it won't
fine.
matter. I'm
Yeah.
fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean don't pay me back. but
Don't take it the wrong way.
but if it's something like big where it's like you really need it, if I don't got it, I don't got it. But if I got it, you know, it's usually going. And if it's somebody that I'm really like one of y'all, like y'all bros and everything, I'm gonna give it to y'all.
Right.
And if I say, you know what, you good, just handle your business, make sure you good. You know, I just let it be.
Exactly.
I just
That's
let it
how
be.
I am too. Like if I let you
'Cause-
borrow, I've already told myself I'm
Yeah.
cool if you don't give it back.
Yeah.
But if you
so
go out
it's
your
like-
way and say you're gonna give it back,
yeah.
nigga, give it back.
Exactly. So like for me, if I look at the situation, it's like, you know what, I could really use this money and I don't want to give it away, and because it's too much energy for me to feel like I need to
Try to
chase you for my
chase,
money
bro.
and
That's the
everything.
shit I
So
don't
like,
man.
I'd rather just give it to you and know that, all right, what I gave to you, I got it, and if I don't get it back, I'm straight. I'm still straight.
Yeah.
I'm still in a good place.
Niggas get mad at you for asking for
Because
your bread back.
exactly, because
How the fuck you
person
mad
like
at
me, I'm always get my money. So you feel me? I'm always handle me.
That
and
little
I'm-
200 I let you
exactly,
borrow?
Exactly. So
Go ahead, smoke that.
yeah. Hey,
Smoke that,
Yeah, go ahead, smoke that, bro.
that's exactly what they be doing.
Nah,
On me,
bro.
bro.
I don't let family borrow money, bro, and like, it's like they're beefing with me because they owe me money.
Can you imagine?
Like cut you off. Over how much money? Over how much money?
That's crazy. They mad.
That's
that you
crazy.
helped them.
But I just can't imagine that. You owe
It's
somebody
probably
money.
shame.
It probably is shame.
Probably shame.
But just say that. Just be like, hey, I can't pay you back.
Right.
People just
Nah, people
shouldn't
got too much
Yeah.
pride.
ask about. I'll pay you.
You
back.
can't pay it back. You can't pay it back.
Just
But
don't
what you
ask.
gonna do?
Just
All right, but
don't.
one of my red flags.
You
that
gonna
I
go twerk
think-
for it?
What the fuck?
Having too many bad
Hey,
Nah, but one of my red flags that I don't like to hear in a girl. Let me not say here. One of the red flags that I peep on is like, how will you conduct yourself when I'm not around? Because I feel like when it comes in like relationships, like we are representatives of each other.
Yeah, facts.
So clearly, how you act when I'm not around, and I'm not trying to say this from a selfish point of view, but not only
Bing bong.
you, but they're also looking at me.
Mhm.
And it's like, last thing I want to hear is I'm out with my niggas, and I was like, bro, we just saw your girl, like, you let her wear this? Like,
No, but literally, that's what it said. It's like a old man or wise man saying, your character shows when you're by yourself. Your true character.
Yeah.
You're right.
You are your. Yeah. I've heard that
Right.
before.
the person you are that's by yourself, the person you truly are. Yeah, I understand that, but like in a relationship context, that's why I'm like,
Yeah. I don't like people that switching personalities too, bro.
I think it's like I like people who are able to like read the room, and it's like and dress for the proper occasion. Like I like formal wear, and like if you can't do formal wear, that's like a really big like turn off in my opinion. Because if we try and go somewhere fancy, and I'm coming out dressed to the nines,
Looking like a penguin.
Alright, so I'm about to get a little messy. I'm about to get a little messy. Are you the type of guy?
Scatter it, bro.
Are you the type of guy?
Scatter.
Are you the type of guy to dictate what your girl wears?
No.
Okay.
I'm not pressed over
I think
that,
that's insecure.
But
You
I
think
think.
it's insecure?
But
I don't know.
but
Me
there are-
personally.
but there
Well,
are
okay, hold on.
situations-
Wait, hold on.
There's
hold on.
situations
Because-
where you're
because
dressing
You can't go outside with a
Alright.
thong now.
Yeah, but
Alright, let's say she go out with a Megan Thee Stallion fit.
where are we going?
You know where it's
Who's she going
it's
with?
very revealing.
Who's she going with?
Where,
With you.
Where are we
Oh,
going?
she going with me?
Yeah.
Where are we going?
So
DC.
like a party.
A
So
club
like,
in DC.
so like one of your, let's say it's your
Describe the outfit.
like
Let's say-
cleavage showing.
It's one of those
You
sides.
I
know,
don't mind cleavage.
a little cheek. You know.
Oh
action.
no, the cheek? No. Nope. And that ain't even insecure. We just not showing cheeks.
Now what is
We
she?
not so-
What is she passionate about that outfit?
Passionate about what?
That's what I'm asking. Like, where are we going, bro?
Passionate.
You know what I'm saying? What if your girl,
Uh-huh.
you know,
He's
got
the
the-
passionate.
got an outfit idea for like, let's say it's a party with you and your friends, you and your close circle of friends.
At my house.
Let's say it's at your house.
Okay.
No, at somebody's house.
Somebody-
I
A
wouldn't
friend's
even
house.
let my girl wear an outfit like that for Halloween, bro.
Alright.
Cheek?
Alright.
Just-
So yes.
Cheekage.
There's no
Cheek.
cheeks.
No.
Or you know,
Cleavage? I don't
or
care.
you know one of those see-through dresses.
Nah. Did she
Nah.
wait? She cover her nipples?
Yeah, with the little,
With
the
the
little
little-
nipple
yeah.
cover tape.
Yeah, I know something.
Oh no, I gotta think about it. I really gotta think about that one. Hold on. I don't really know.
Wait,
Man,
you're
you
gonna
learn
do
a
your
lot
research
when
later
you
tonight?
start
Huh?
dating
You're gonna do
girls.
your
You learn a
research
lot,
later
man.
tonight?
You learn a lot, man.
You said
It's
what?
like, hold on, let me do this
Wu-Tang,
research right here. How does it look?
Cause I gotta think about that. Cause it's like my thing is like okay, I don't care like what you wear. I care about what you're wearing and where we're going. That's what thing is.
I'm
It's
saying like,
I
it's
like-
like
I've been to
The fit gotta match the occasion.
I've been to a family reunion where shorty like nipples all hanging out. Like you
Yeah.
see
Nah,
right
bro.
through, and this is like, come
Bro,
on,
bro.
we were all cousins. Who you showing out for? Everyone blood here. Like what we doing?
All right, I'm saying like, what if it's like one of your friend's birthday party?
No.
What kind of party? No, the
This
question
is
is,
all
what kind of
about
party is it?
Yeah,
Is this a regular party? We're all just hanging out.
like a birthday party.
and,
Yeah.
and she's showing cleavage and cheeks.
Yeah.
He's
Okay,
thinking-
wait,
he's
hold on. I
thinking
got a
he's
question.
getting action
I have a
after.
question.
That's why. That's look at his face. He thinks he's getting action after.
It's not for them.
That-
And back
So-
to-
That's my thing.
That's
Yeah,
good.
I have a question. So about the cleavage, right? I don't mind cleavage, but we've all seen cleavage.
Like
How
like
long
yeah.
is the line?
like it's
Like,
Is
yeah,
it like a little
like
bit of
here-
cleavage?
no,
Oh no, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like
Right here.
this short right here.
They damn near
And-
seeing the. No, you damn near looking at the breast. Nah, we ain't.
But I'm saying, what is she
We-
passionate about that outfit? Like that outfit, she really.
What are you? I'm gonna ask you. What you passionate about? What's the passion in this?
Nah,
Nah, bro. But yeah, bro. Nah, I wouldn't even let her wear that for Halloween, bro.
man.
Nah, man.
I think some girls is out there gonna have a problem with that because you know we telling them.
Would you let
what
her
they-
wear that?
Huh?
Would you let your girl wear that?
Uh,
Oh, I ain't gonna say would you let her because she was like to
Yeah.
make it seem like niggas are
We're
controlling
controlling,
them.
Right.
Would you be okay with your girl wearing that out? And if it's a girl that has a brain, she'll respect your decision, or not decision, your opinion as her man as to what she's wearing out.
You basically just took. Yeah, you basically.
Right, you
just
know what
said
I'm saying?
it.
Like-
so it's like,
So
if I
when-
had a problem with it, I'll be like, yo, I got a problem with that outfit. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's too like, you know, revealing for
Yeah.
It's
the occasion and everything. In my opinion.
Okay. I'm
And-
glad you said that.
Mhm.
Say it's a Halloween party.
Mhm.
And her that happens to be, you know that outfit that girls wear, like the teacher
Mhm.
teacher with the plaid skirt
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
fishnets and
Right,
the,
right.
what if that she's wearing
Right.
that and the butt cheek is out?
Right.
No, still no, not
I'm
for
gonna
Halloween.
ask her, can I look at the other girls wearing that outfit too? If you want attention, can I look at the
Yeah,
other
since
girls?
you want to be
Since
seen.
you want to be seen, can I look at the other girls wearing that too?
You wanna be
I mean,
seen.
but nah, I mean,
Nah, no, there's no cheeks.
I mean, I feel like that's why I don't have a girl.
Just no cheeks.
I feel like that's why I don't have a girl.
Just no cheeks, bro.
No cheeks. I mean, I'm honestly, to be honest, all jokes aside, I think I'm cool with the cleavage.
Well, you know who
as long as
hasn't-
the cleavage ain't too long.
You know who hasn't responded yet? This whole
Who?
conversation?
Khalifa.
Khalifa.
Hey, yo, bro, what you thinking?
He just staring like a fish.
Yeah.
That fish.
She got mad cleavage.
She
and then
can wear it, but
and
she
her
would be
cheek.
single.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't have a girl because
You ain't gonna
you
free
know
her.
I ain't.
No, you
Nah,
guys
he-
know me. I'm gonna free her.
This man got God tier standards. Of course you want to.
I'm
As soon as you buy it, he's gone.
a freer.
The way his
I'm
standards
not-
are, you would think he hates women,
That
bro.
boy said,
Oh my goodness.
he ain't gonna free her.
You do that, you're single.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Nah, I mean,
So what would your comeback be about those girls? Is like the girl wears something that shows a little bit too much for the guy,
Mhm.
and the guy says something, and then the girl's first comeback is, oh, he's just insecure. What would you say about that?
all right, I'm insecure, so let me go.
Hey, yeah. No argument.
I wasn't expecting that.
I
I
don't
wasn't
argue.
expecting that.
I'm insecure. Cool.
Hey, it's a cultural thing.
Cool.
If you're not,
Because
cool
clearly
with
she
that,
don't get it. So
Yeah, cool. Like I'm not gonna waste
that's
my
not
time.
even something you should waste
I ain't
your
gonna
time
waste
on.
my time. You go find a guy that's gonna treat you nice, that you're gonna come home to,
That's gonna
and
let you wear that.
protect you,
Yeah,
and,
shit like that.
and be a gentleman and everything. Since my work is not good enough to have an impact or saying like, hey, like I feel like you go do you, cool, and I'm go find my way and do me. Like,
Facts.
personally, I don't got the time to argue. Like, I just say what's on my heart.
I'm just free.
Especially about shit like that should be common sense. Bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like, you could. I'm all for you styling how you want and everything, but it's like, there is a line, like a limit, like where you like, all right, you kind of doing too much. You kind of doing a little too much. Yeah, like relax a little bit. And if that's kind of overstepping, then cool. You go do you.
But on that note, thank y'all for tuning in once again. Dooley checking out.
Khalifa, checking out. Be mad. Stay mad. Don't be crazy.
Hashtag stay mad. Hashtag Mad Goats TV. You know the fucking vibes.
Hey, yo, Leonard, checking out.
Leonard.
And last but not least, before I check out, I want y'all to go subscribe, like, share, comment. Let everybody know like this podcast, is a must watch. And with that being said, it's Uche checking out.
Mad Goats out.
Stay mad.
Stay mad.
I gotta go pee.
Well, I use the bathroom.
Stay mad.
Oh,
I'm struggling.
I stopped it, didn't I?
No.
Hey, why isn't it stopping?
The red button. Well, it ain't red. I got the skin on the camera.
Oh, isn't it this button?
Nope.
No. Oh shit. Hey yo.
I'm gonna let you keep struggling too.